Hi interns, and welcome to our first lesson for our April 2020 virtual employability skills unit. And first we're going to be starting with Money Monday. So every Monday be prepared to work on some type of counting money or budgeting or some type of aspect of money skills. So if you look here on the pacing guide, which I showed you in your overview, we are right here for 13. Counting and showing correct amounts of money. So you'll go to under your Money Mondays tab, and you'll find I have two worksheets here from Math Aids. I really like them. One is just counting bills only, and then the other one is counting bills and coins, and I have a little strategy to show you guys to make that easier. I also have a little strategy for this one too, showing the amounts listed. And remember, you're also going to need to use that fake money that I gave to you either in a baggie or paper clip. So you'll need that as well. So we'll go ahead and get started here with the first worksheet, which is going to be probably most easy. You're going to need a calculator for this lesson as well. So make sure you have that out, either a handheld calculator like I have, or a calculator on your phone. So get that out and something to write with, and then we'll go through. I'll show you some strategies in this video, give you some time to complete it on your own or with a parent. And then I'm going to actually post another video with the answers. So make sure you complete it before you watch that part 2 video. So here we go. I'm just going to go over the first one of each worksheet with you to see how I did it and how it's probably easy for us to do it. So here we see, let me get my pointer. Here we see I have a $20 bill. Get a little closer here and straight. A 20, a 20, another 20, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, and 1 and 1. Okay, so those are hopefully easy to see, printed in color for you. So what I am going to do is I'm going to turn on my trusty little calculator here. So trusty it won't turn on. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. So I have my calculator. Get that in the screen there. All right, sorry about the glare. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my calculator to add these amounts. So first we have 20. So I'm going to type in 20 right here. And I have another 20, so I'm going to press that plus sign, plus. I'm going to type in 20 again, plus another 20, plus, you can see I have 60 so far, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 1, plus 1. Okay, and I get my answer here of how much we have in cash. Now, if you like to count by twos, and if you like to count by 20s and 10s, that's fine too. You can easily do that by counting by twos. 2, 4, 6, right? Counting by twos, 2, 4, 6. And then we go by 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we count by fives, 90, 95, 100, 105. Now we count by ones, 105, 106, $107. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, so 2 different strategies there. I definitely recommend if you is having a hard time just counting it like I just did that count on method by 2s and 1s and 5s, then go ahead and use your calculator to do that. There's no decimals on that one, so that one should be fairly easy. Now I'm going to show you the other worksheet so you can look at that, page 2 here. This one's different. We're still counting bills, but we're adding these coins. And coins can be quite difficult for a lot of us. So here's what I like to do. So you have your bills here, which we know how to do. We know how to put that in our calculator account. But what I did with the coins here is I wrote the amount above the coin. So here you can see this is a quarter. This is a quarter right here. So you can see how I have quarters down here as well. Well, above each of those, I wrote decimal 25 because a quarter is worth 25 cents. So a strategy I would use is writing the amount above that. So write decimal 25 and do the same thing down here with these quarters. And Sorry, I'm a little rusty, a week off of doing videos. All right, so that's your quarter there. Now you have 2 dimes here, which are worth 10 cents. So I wrote above each of those decimal 10. And then this is a nickel. A nickel's worth 5 cents. So remember that 0, so decimal 0.5. And then we have another nickel down here, 0.05. And then we have a penny, which is worth 1 cent, so 0.01. So I highly recommend that strategy of writing those amounts down above each coin. Even if it's the same coin, I would write it above each one. And that'll help you type it into your calculator a bit easier. Because you might have been able to do that first worksheet without a calculator, but this one with the coins, you may need to use that calculator. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So on this number 1, we have a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1. So I'm going to type in 20 plus 10, plus 5 plus 1. Okay, so far we have $36. Now I'm going to type in the coin amounts. So I want you to see that here. No, that's not. Okay. All right. Hopefully, I'm going to use this hand because it's not coming up. Okay. So we have $36 so far. So now I'm going to type in that 25 cents. So I'm going to hit the decimal first. That. And then 2, 5. So it should look like that. You should have a decimal 2, 5. Then you can keep adding here. Press that plus. And now see we have $36.25. Now I'm going to type in the dime amount. So remember, decimal 1, 0 plus, I'm going to do it again, decimal 1, 0, that again. And now I'm going to put in my nickel, which is, decimal 0, 5. That 0 is very important to put before that 5, otherwise it'd be 50 cents. Hit plus. I'm going to do it again. Add another one. Add another nickel here, so 0.05 plus. And then I'm going to add a penny, 0.01. And then that's my final coin and bill, so I'm going to hit equals for my total. And there's the answer to the first one, $36.56. So that's a great strategy to use if you're struggling with counting those coin amounts. Is again writing right here how much they're worth. So remember, this is a quarter, dime, nickel, and a penny, and that's what those look like. And I wanted to print those in color so you guys would be able to see that really well. So that's how you do those 2 first worksheets. Get them out of the way here. And now I want to show you what I want here, because this might be a little confusing. This is a little different. I made this one. This is showing amounts, and I kept it under $30. And we are going to show the amount listed using fake bills. So grab those fake bills that I gave you guys in your binders. You're going to use these. You should have a 20, 110, 15, and then you have 5 ones. Okay? So our first amount is to show $4. So you're just going to count your ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here are my $4. Okay. Now, on your sheet of paper, if you're doing this with an adult, then that's great. I love that. If you're doing it with an older sibling, someone that's helping you count the money, that's great. And just make sure you do all 10 of these and are able to show those amounts to that person. That's fine. Whatever parent did that with you can initial that you showed those correct amounts, and that will be fine for this worksheet. But if you're unable to work with another person on this, that's okay. If you want to put your answers down like this is how I did it. This is how I showed the amount. So I just drew some rectangles here, and I drew my $4 as just 4 rectangles and a 1, and you can just put however that amount is. Like for 17, you could just put a 10, a 5, and 2 ones there. Gave you the answer on that one too. Okay, so you can draw out your answers if you would like to as well. Just another option for you to get some feedback from me. Like I said, this is part 1 of our first lesson for Monday the 13th. So our second part, I will be going over the answers. So please take this time after the video. Go ahead and complete all those 3 worksheets. And once you're done, go ahead and watch part 2 and check your answers with what I show you. See you in a bit. Good luck.